Hi guys, this is going to be your reading for new moon in Aquarius. To fast forward, you could just pick which crystals you guys resonate with. So this is going to be for pile 1. I feel like you can't really. Okay, so if you resonate with this, feel free to fast forward by going to the link below to pile 1. Pile 2, if you feel like these crystals resonate with you, feel free to click the link below to pile 2, okay? All right, so I meditated in regards to new moon in Aquarius, and I wanted to share with you guys what I meditated on for food for thought. So what came through was the High Priestess, stepping into, I'm sorry, that's the next line. Your intuition kicks in. Stepping into your power, feeling good, healing of your inner child, and there's a finding of yourself due to this type of energy, stepping into your, I guess, yeah, that is what I meant. Stepping into your intuition, stepping into your power, doing healing energy, just overall, just a feel good energy for yourself. Doors are opening because of this, and you'll be able to build something stable, which you can grow from. I saw collaborating with others, rebuilding what's been broken or what didn't work in the past, new beginnings. I saw tons and tons of light. Then I saw the flame that burns within, and I interpreted this as the asteroid Vesta, which you can all find in your natal chart. So you could just Google, you know, whichever energy it holds. Let's say it's Vesta in Aries. You would just Google that and see how that benefits you in new moon in Aquarius. Then the energy of hope came through the star card in tarot, because I felt like that was the energy I was seeing, was the star card, which is the symbolism of hope. I saw a lot of water like shining, so I felt like kind of like deep healing, finding your happiness by going deep within, and just really I saw a cross at the bottom of it too. At the bottom, it was specifically like the bottom of a pool. So I interpreted that like doing the healing work and going deep within and being able to see clearly, which then makes sense how your intuition, you could feel that more strongly. And then I definitely saw Queen of Swords from tarot, and I embodied that as like, we all want to let people in. We all want to be nurtured and loved. And I felt like I was meditating, I was meditating on the collective for that. So I feel like that's something that'll be happening during new moon in Aquarius. And I especially love it because the two tarot cards came up that symbolizes, you know, Aquarius or air energy. So I just want to read to you what the Queen of Swords is symbolic of. So feminine energy of protection, fairness, and balance when making decisions and speaking the truth is held within the Queen of Swords. Queens in tarot represent feminine energy that includes receptivity, honesty, compassion, and love. The Queen of Swords represents the elements of water and air, yet there is very little water in the card itself, just a faraway stream. This indicates that clear communication, intellect, and logic are favored over emotional outpouring. This queen is seated on a sturdy throne, welcoming anyone who seeks her counsel, yet she holds her sword of truth in front of her, making it clear that she will not hide her thoughts and opinions. This queen is wise and just. Her thoughtfully drawn conclusions are trusted by all who surround her. To remain in balance, she is open to hearing the opinions and ideas of others. Decisiveness and honesty. And then let's go to personal and spiritual beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs and don't shy away from sharing your wisdom with others. Focus on using logic and reason rather than relying on emotional expressions, but beware of coming off as harsh in your delivery. And then I just want to do the star card. Key upright meanings: hope, healing. The star lights the path to healing by pouring the light of the cosmos into the earth. A renewed sense of hope and healing are brought by the star card. It shows a woman kneeling on a riverbank with one foot in the water, symbolizing her connection to spirit and the earthly realm. Stars in the sky look down to guide her as she pours from two pitchers, one into the land and the other into the water, referencing the unconscious hope, renewal of faith, inspiration, and creativity flowing from a divine source. The star represents all that is possible when you allow healing energy to flow into your consciousness, leading to greater healing in both the physical body and spiritual self. So the energy holds true for personal and spiritual in regards to your healing from the past and feeling hopeful for the future. Divine inspiration is flowing toward you, so allow yourself to act on your creative impulses. The near future holds improved health, as well as positive growth in the realms of spiritual and physical well-being. So I like that. I like that a lot. And then I looked it up to see, that's what I meditated on. And then I wanted to actually look it up. New Moon in Aquarius, which is February 1st. So they were saying that this is a time to rest and reflect. Immediate action is not needed, which I do agree, because I feel like there may be the beginning of thinking of ideas, which makes sense, right? Because Aquarius's ruler is I think the original ruler is Saturn, if I'm not mistaken, but now it's like considered to be Uranus. So Uranus is all about your genius, your genius spark, what makes you different, what makes you stand out. And because Saturn's energy still holds true with Aquarius, because it's the original ruler, that's exactly what Saturn brings, is that strong foundation, that stability, which is what I saw in the meditation. So therefore, it's more about, methodical thinking and building something slowly from the ground up. They said looking for or offering better ideas, being open to new perspectives, community building, detachment and reform, which is exactly what I said. So they said community building and detachment and reform, which is exactly what new beginnings is. Something that didn't work out before, giving that a chance, reconnecting. Then it says leaning into your unique gifts, which is exactly what Uranus is all about, your genius. How do you rebel in the world? How you can help humanity. Built up emotions coming to the surface and how to deal with this in a balanced manner. So I feel like all that completely makes sense, and I definitely feel like this is the energy that holds true. So therefore, the reading we're going to do with the PickACrystal is we're just going to talk about what are you going to be picking up on in regards to your intuition, how will you be stepping into your power, and where will doors be opening up for you. All right, so I'm also going to read a page from How Successful People Think, because I feel like that's your genius, right? Uranus. So we're starting with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. Okay, so. Oh, that's so funny. Here we are. We're talking about this. Remove creativity killers. Economics professor and humor author Stephen Leacock said, personally, I would sooner have written Alice in Wonderland than the whole encyclopedia. Definitely pronounced that wrong. Britannica, whatever. He valued the warmth of creativity over cold facts. If you do too, then you need to eliminate attitudes and devalue creative thinking. Take a look at the following phrases. They are almost guaranteed to kill creative thinking anytime you hear or think them. I'm not a creative person. Follow the rules. Don't ask questions. Don't be different. Stay within the lines. There is only one way. Don't be foolish. Be practical. Be serious. Think of your image. That's not logical. It's not practical. It's never been done. It can't be done. It didn't work for them. He tried that before. It's too much work. We can't afford to make a mistake. It will be too hard to administer. We don't have the time. We don't have the money. Yes, but play is frivolous. Failure is final. If you think you have a great idea, don't let anyone talk you out of it, even if it sounds foolish. Don't let yourself or anyone else subject you to creativity killers. After all, you can't do something new and exciting if you force yourself to stay in the same old rut. Don't just work harder at the same old thing. Make a change. Think creatively by asking the right questions. Creativity is largely a matter of asking the right questions. Management trainer Sir Anthony J. said the uncreative mind can spot wrong answers, but it takes a creative mind to spot wrong questions. Wrong questions shut down the process of creative thinking. They direct thinkers down the same old path, or they chide them into believing that thinking isn't necessary at all. To stimulate creative thinking, ask yourself questions such as, why must it be done this way? What is the root problem? What are the underlying issues? What does this remind me of? What is the opposite? What metaphor or symbol helps to explain it? Why is it important? What's the hardest or most expensive way to do it? Who has a different perspective on this? What happens if we don't do it at all? You get the idea, and you could probably come up with better questions yourself. Physicist Tom Hirschfeld observed, if you don't ask, why this, often enough somebody will ask, why you? If you want to think creatively, you must ask good questions. You must challenge the process. A hundo. There's so many boring ass people out there. It's not even just boring ass, it's just a stab. It's more just like people who feel like they have to do what society is doing. They have to do, what the rules are. And I'm not saying like be a rebel, break the law. Like I'm not saying any of that. So, don't get confused. What I'm saying is that when we have these creative ideas that are different, or sometimes they're not even that different, they're just a little different compared to what's out there. Because if you think about it, it's fucking 2022. It's really hard. Like, everybody has thought of so many things already. Like, it's normal to build off of ideas that are already out there. You know what I mean? And you just kind of got to add a little twist to it, so you're adding in your own creativity. People will break you away from this or try to take you away from that. And it's like, it's not that, some people do this intentionally, and then some people do this subconsciously. It's just because they want the best for you. And it really depends on who your local community is. If you have that type of local community that is so based on traditions and no, this would never work, or you have to have a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Don't you want the benefits? Don't you want the stability? It's like when people, I remember, oh my God, I remember in the very beginning when I was like, before I left my office job, I was considering just putting my all into my other business. And I was like, I really believe in myself. I really feel like I could take this somewhere. And everybody tried talking me out of it. They were just like, but where are the benefits? Where's the 401k? Where's this? Where's that? And you know what? Like, seriously, like, no joke. First of all, if you do your research, you can find all of that on your own. Is it more money out of pocket? Yeah, it is, to pay for that shit. But you can still get a fucking 401k. You can still get health insurance. You can get all these things that these businesses offer. It's just not as great. Obviously, you're putting more money into it. But these are things that are all obtainable. But it's like, I get so heated because it's like these closed-minded individuals are just that. They're closed-minded, but they think people who go after their dreams, who see things differently, are not wise, or are like in like dreamland, or they're gonna have to learn the hard way. Life just doesn't work. Like, why doesn't, of course life doesn't work like that for you. You don't believe it to be true. So of course, like, people like that, may not have a lot of Neptune energy in their chart, or it may be in a specific house placement within their chart where it's like, okay, they're not meant to think like this, like no doubt in my mind. And then, you know, Neptune energy is what makes you, that it's like the first step to manifesting. And then Saturn's energy is what makes you create that shit in real life. So when you look at all the people who are successful and who have made it in life, they're the ones who came up with these creative ideas or these genius ideas, and their stories are all the same. When I spoke of it to these people, they didn't believe in me. When I spoke of it, everybody said I was crazy. Those people will hold you back from manifesting, and that's the truth. And you know why? Because you believe in those words 1010%. If you believe in other people over you, when you are telling yourself, and when I say when you are telling yourself, it's that repetitive thought that won't leave you alone. That is for a reason. That is your soul trying to get you to do something. That is your Uranus energy. That is your creativity. That is your genius. That is your spark. Fucking go for it. All right. Does your desire feel like the next logical step? Your ability to imagine will help the next logical steps come to you faster. You can work the bugs out of it in your imagination. You do not have to build little things and bigger things. You can do it all in your mind. We are not talking about the next logical action step. We are talking about using your imagination until your big dream feels so familiar that the manifestation is the next logical step. This is exactly what New Moon in Aquarius is all about. Not having to make any fast moves. For example, a mother and her adult daughter were contemplating purchasing a lovely house in a beautiful area and creating a wonderful bed and breakfast facility. The daughter said to her mother, "If only we could find a way to make this happen, it would make me happy for the rest of my life. If this could happen, it could make up for all those things that I wanted that didn't come to pass." We explained that the vibration of her desire was not yet in the pure place that it needed to be in order to allow this experience to manifest. When your desire feels so big that it feels unreachable, it is not on the verge of manifestation. When your desire feels to you like it is the next logical step, then it is on the verge of manifestation. This is so fucking true, and let me explain. So, my whole life, and again, I didn't know this was manifesting. When I was 7 years old, I said I'd get my master's degree, and I knew it. Intuitively, it was like that was it. Left it in the back burner. There was nothing to ever question. The second thing was I wanted to be married and own a house by 30 years old. And the children factor, which I didn't realize back then. I knew I wanted children, but like for some reason there was this resistance, and I've mentioned this in another video, and now I understand why, because of my Chiron placement. But back then when I was a child, I was like, the child will come, you know, I don't know, 2 years after that. Like, it was very fucking specific. I never understood that I was like this. I really was that magician, the manifester. And so the time came when I was 30, I owned a house. When I was 30, I was engaged, and I was going to be getting married at 31. And I noticed that, and I was like, that's okay. That was so okay on so many different levels. Thank you, baby Jesus. So anyway, so in the process of buying the house, I knew it was a mistake. I fucking knew it in my bones to the core. Holy fucking shit. I knew it. I'll never forget it. St. Patty's Day. I remember thinking, this is such a mistake. What are you doing? But I had to. At 30 years old, I was like, I have to do this. I need to achieve my dream of owning a home at 30 years old. You know, like, where am I going in my life? Like, I'm engaged. Like, this is the next step. Why? Because it was not the next logical step. I had just found out, I didn't just find out. it was like a year later, I already knew I was cheated on. But it was like other things were coming out. Other things were coming out. This person was still in love with another person, you know, and then this other person was just a fucking lazy person. It was just like disgusting. Literally. It was not the next logical step. So you know what happens when that happens? When you still continue going through what you've been manifesting, and then you remember with Saturn's energy comes ego, comes power. Fuck, and I forgot the third one. But if you don't balance those energies, you're going to get what you were manifesting, but you're not going to be happy about it. You're not going to be happy about it. And that's why some people in life get the things they always wanted when they're younger, and then they get them taken away from them because you weren't fucking ready and you fucking knew it. Logical step. It was not the next logical step. It was ego. So apply that energy if that resonates with you somehow in a different way with a different story, because it's coming through for a reason. Okay, that being said, High Priestess, intuition comes through. So we're just going to pull one card and then we're going to get clarifiers, okay? I already shuffled these. Oh, wait, did I say that? Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, so pile one, High Priestess. Where's your intuition? What is your intuition going to be telling you? Three of Swords, affairs of the heart in reverse. Okay. Why is Three of Swords here? Saturn, truth. All right, so far three. Third house placement, communication. Sixth house placement, I serve. All about health and helping others. Why is Three of Swords here? The Void. One, first house placement, self-aware. Okay. So what's going to be happening? Oh, wait. Hold on. We just did the one question. I'm so sorry. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So where is your intuition going to kick in during new moon in Aquarius? All right. Let's, excuse me. Let's channel. I'm seeing Saturn in the dark. I'm feeling the energy of trying to, exactly what the cards are saying, like avoid truth. Like it's matters of your heart that goes so deep that you kind of just want to stay blinded to it. Something like that. But at the same time, your intuition is telling you that something's over. I see it. I see your third eye. And I see the moon shining over the water, which is where Saturn just like was thrown into. It's like dark, but it's like it doesn't matter that you're trying to ignore something. It's like you already feel it. So what is your intuition telling you? I'm seeing an owl. So wisdom. I'm just getting this feeling that it's just like what you believe to be true is true, and you're just ignoring it. I feel like it's a repetitive message, like nothing. Yeah, nothing else is coming through. I'm gonna open my eyes. So I feel like you're just aware of something. I feel like you're aware of the truth. I feel like it has to do with a relationship that is just like, yeah, that's it. There's no other, I'm trying to find, it's just a repetitive message, unfortunately. Where will you be stepping into your power? Ooh. 5 of Pentacles, emotional withdrawal. Yeah, I feel like it's related to that. Why is, okay, and yeah, 5th house placement is romance, love, creativity, all of that, but I feel like it's in regards to love. Okay, so why is 5 of Pentacles here? Aquarius, I know. And 2 plus 3 is 5. Brings us right back. See, you know. And 5 also symbolizes change. Oh my God. Why is 5 of Pentacles here? Resilience. I can't make this up. Waning gibbous, 5. And 2 plus 1 is 3, which brings us back to the 3rd house placement. Communication, your local community. Resilience. Am I pronouncing that right? Resilience. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so how do you step into your power? All right, let's see. How does pile 1 step into their power? How does pile 1 step into their power? All right, I'm seeing a door open. Based off your intuition, I see the stars, and I'm feeling like this purple sky. And I feel like you're coming in this room. The room is kind of dark, though. It's like there's a little bit of light because the door is left open. I feel like you were in the room in the dark, like you're on your phone or something, because there's that glow, and the person wasn't you. I don't know who this person was. This person brings you, what do you call that? A bundle of flowers? Fuck. What are those things called when you get a bouquet of flowers? Sorry. They came in with a bouquet of flowers. And they're like consoling you. I feel like during new moon in Aquarius, like this is gonna sound weird, but like, but actually no, it's not, because this is exactly what Uranus is all about, which is the ruler of Aquarius. You're coming through as like ET. Like you're gonna feel very different. But this is how you step into your power, and that's exactly how Uranus in our chart, wherever that planet is in your chart, this is where your genius is. So yeah, it's going to make you feel different because that's where you rebel, but it's also where you bring your creativity, your spark. This may be that thing that people may not believe in you in, or may think you're weird or different, but I'm seeing you feeling different for something, and you're in the dark. So I'm definitely feeling like something, like a heartbreak of some sort, and somebody consoling you, like trying to make you feel better. I'm getting Six of Swords energy from tarot. So going to soother waters, and again, that brings us back to the sixth house placement, which is I serve, which is not just serving like humanity and helping out others, it's also how you take care of yourself health-wise. What time do you go to bed? What type of foods do you eat? Do you exercise? You know, do you meditate? You should also look up, what is the asteroid? Ceres? Ceres. See where that is in your natal chart, because that's what's best. That type of healing energy is what's best for you. It'll tell you, you know, let's say it's Ceres in Aries, you know. So I'm seeing that it's like there's these new beginnings. I'm seeing pillars, and I'm seeing water instead of a floor. And it's not that dark. There is light coming through, and there's somebody shining a flashlight at the end for you. So it's like, what do you call that? It's not a door because it's open. It's an overpass, or no? Because we're in like, I feel like we're in a temple, but it's like a path for you. It's like okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. It's like no, this is coming through as pillars, which makes sense because again, this is like your spark, your creativity, your what makes you different. And it's like you're going through this, and it's not easy because your emotions, you see emotional withdrawal, your emotions are involved, and you already feel like weird, you feel different. And I see you in the dark, so it's like you're not really feeling good. You're trying to go to soother waters, but I see you doing it. I see you getting in touch with, I don't know, I don't want to sound like Kanye, but like you're a genius, you know, like I'm sorry, it is what it is. Like, because it's like you have a knowing. We all have a certain knowing, but we usually silence this if our local community is against it. If oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my god, sorry. Anyway, I see you doing it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you see, look, this is like, she has the vase with pouring out the water. I felt like this was you walking through this. So it's like you'll be doing something you already know, maybe learning more about it, and it won't be super easy, but I didn't see it being really that hard for you, to be honest with you. So it makes me feel like you're already smart, you know, because it's like it really wasn't dark, but there was water as the floor. So it won't feel stable, whatever this is, but you have knowledge. There's something about you having knowledge. I saw it. And this will bring you to your new beginnings. Okay, so how do you step into your power? Going to soother waters. Just like that. Doors are opening. Okay. Where are doors, oh, where are doors opening up for you? Three of Wands in reverse, freedom. Okay. So again, we're back to the third house. Oh, the third house placement, local community. We're back to communication. And it's in reverse. So usually when it's not in reverse, that means like you can see what's out in front of you. You have, you know, a journey ahead of you, blah, blah, blah. Why is Three of Wands in reverse here? Oh, shit. Part of fortune, increase. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Travel. Okay, that's the ninth house placement. Philosophy, higher learnings. Okay, why is Three of Wands here? Oh, growth. 5, I love it. Change, romance, creativity, although I'm feeling creativity. Okay. What doors are opening for you? I'm seeing your eyes. It's kind of like this low energy. Definitely sad. Definitely for sure. Like you're just, I feel like drained from whatever heartbreak it is. But then it's like, you have like 3, 4 spirit guide. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'm picking up on, oh, this is this. Spirit guides opening your eyes. Like they're pulling on the bottom of your eyelid. And it makes you see this. It makes you focus on this. I'm seeing this in your eyes as a reflection. Okay, why are we zooming into their eyeball? Ooh, I'm seeing all your lines. Like you're just so stressed and... Ooh, but wait, that's interesting. Where your pupil was, there's like a heart around it now. And I feel like there's tons and tons of people. Like the scene is changing. But this is what you see. Wait a minute. This is what you see as your fortune. A heart and tons of people. I feel like you want some type of leadership role, possibly with fame, but that either way, even if you don't feel this way, this is what's coming through for you. I am seeing on your shoulders, you're wearing like armor and there's like spikes on it. But somehow, wait, something about happiness though. That was weird. I feel like, oh, I get the message. I'm gonna open my eyes. This, I feel like these were the spikes coming from your, yes, are you gonna see it? I don't know if you guys can see this. I see somebody's outline from like, remember I said, oh, maybe, did I say I saw a big person? I don't know. I'm seeing this leadership role and it's like we're standing on the ground and we look up and I see the outline of somebody's ear, somebody's head, a shirt. Like I'm seeing somebody look out. I feel like you're breaking free from your local community, like their thoughts, whatever. And it's like you're wearing armor to protect yourself from that. Because you don't want them taking away what you consider will bring you happiness. I feel like they don't agree with whatever your dream is. But it's like this dream actually, it's real. Like it's very real. I feel like a leadership role with people. There could be some creativity with it. 5, the 5th house placement, but it's going to be something you love, which is exactly what's part of our journey in this life. And this is why I wish we all followed it, because if we were to follow our soul's purpose, which is essentially, you know, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but whatever you believe in, God, source, the universe, it's like you're following what they want for you, what they know will be best for you. You know, it's like, trying to think of how to word it. If you were to find out what you believe in, let's just say it's God. God's like, this is my plan for you, my child. Like, this would work. Wouldn't you? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'd be like, oh my God, God, thank you. You know, like, I don't know. But that is essentially what's in the natal chart. At church today, the priest was like, he was talking about, you know, what our purpose is. You know, he was talking about, you know, the purpose that God gives us and how we're supposed to follow. It's crazy how like astrology and esoteric and all this comes back to whatever it is you believe in, God, the universe. But they were talking about that and how like how we should all be following our purpose in this life to whatever that feeling is inside of you, whatever you feel like your calling is. And I wanted to scream out, it's in your natal chart. I did not, but I was tempted. Okay, so see, that's the rebel in me. The rebel. Sorry. All right, let's see if I can see anything else. Yeah, see, look, you see this? This is global. But I'm also seeing time, which is Saturn, the Lord of time. I would look up in your natal chart part of your fortune, the fortune energy. So you would go to astro.com. You would go to free charts. I think it's charts with lines, or I don't know, like you could edit, something like that. And it'll bring you to this other page, and then there's two options. It's like natal chart, but click natal chart with asteroids. And fortune should show up, and it'll show up like this. Circle with the cross. And you should see what energy it holds. Maybe that'll give you some insight. All right. Something about not knowing when to go, like when to go for it. But they're showing me that you do. They're showing me your third eye. I'm seeing healing going on. I'm seeing crystals in your eyes. So what that means is if you're feeling like the urge to do something now, then it's now. You may be thinking, what? No, but that's just fear. That's fear of failure. But I'm gonna open my eyes because it's pretty much the same message over and over. But you know, whatever this is, maybe you can just like play mind games with yourself and tell yourself that it's gonna take time. So maybe you can do slow things with this. So that way you don't feel like a failure. Because you're not. All right, that's what I got for you, pile one. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated with you. Don't forget to manifest. And, you know, just remember that you're not alone. That everybody else is going through very similar things. Some of us just hide it better than others, you know? So never feel weird about being different. All right. Okay, pile two. will your intuition be telling you? What will your intuition be telling you? Oh, you know what? I want to read a page from How Successful People Think, because the ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, and that's all about genius. And then let's read a page from Ask and It Is Given, since it's all about manifesting, right? New moon, don't forget to manifest. Pile 2. Let's see. Spend time with other creative people. What if the place you work has an environment hostile to what if the place you work has an environment hostile to creativity and you possess little ability to change it? One possibility is to change jobs, but what if you desire to keep working there despite the negative environment? Your best option is to find a way to spend time with other creative people. Creativity is contagious. Have you ever noticed what happens during a good brainstorming session? One person throws out an idea, another person uses it as a springboard to discover another idea. Someone else takes it in yet another, even better direction. Then somebody grabs hold of it and takes it to a whole new level. The interplay of ideas can be electric. I have a strong group of creative individuals in my life. I make sure to spend regular time with them. When I leave them, I always feel energized. I'm full of ideas and I see things differently. They truly are indispensable to my life. It's a fact that you begin to think like the people you spend a lot of time with. The more time you can spend with creative people engaging in creative activities, the more creative you will become. Get out of your box. Actress Katharine Hepburn remarked, "If you obey all the rules, you will miss all the fun." Okay, I love this so much because that is typical Uranus energy, the rebel. While I don't think it's necessary to break all the rules, many are in place to protect us. Yes, and just letting you know, so in astrology, if you guys already know this, great. But the point of the house placements, right? So it starts off with, you know, everybody's natal chart's different, but I'm just saying Aries, I am self-aware. And then the next one's Taurus energy. So it goes on. Each sign is supposed to teach the next sign something. So, for example, the 10th house placement is, the ruler is Capricorn, the ruler is Saturn, and it holds the energy of Capricorn, okay? Tradition. The next house is supposed to be Uranus, the energy of Aquarius. So it's like Aquarius is breaking free from the energy of tradition from Capricorn, but still holding it true with their creativity, with their how they rebel in the world. It's like, how can they put what it is they want to create in the world into practical matters? I hope that helped. While I don't think it's necessary to break all the rules, many are in place to protect us. I do think it's unwise to allow self-imposed limitations to hinder us. Creative thinkers know that they must repeatedly break out of the box of their own history and personal limitations in order to experience creative breakthroughs. The most effective way to help yourself get out of the box is to expose yourself to new paradigms. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. One way you can do that is by traveling to new places. Explore other cultures, countries, and traditions. Find out how people very different from you live and think. Another is to read on new subjects. I'm naturally curious and love to learn, but I still have a tendency to read books only on my favorite subjects, such as leadership. I sometimes have to force myself to read books that broaden my thinking because I know it's worth it. If you want to break out of your own box, get into somebody else's, read broadly. Many people mistakenly believe that if individuals aren't born with creativity, they will never be creative. But you can see from the many strategies and examples I've given that creativity can be cultivated in the right supportive environment. Thinking question: am I working to break out of my box of limitations so that I explore ideas and options to experience creative breakthroughs? I love that so much. I remember there was at least one or two people in my life that made the most stupid fucking comment I thought was so dumb back then, and I still think it's dumb. They said something like, yeah, you either have it or you don't, you know, like, and I was just like, that is so dumb. That is so dumb. I remember this girl, she went to school for aesthetics, or, you know, whatever that school is called, cosmetology, right? Cosmetology. And I remember before I started hanging out with her, I already had taken, you know, little courses on makeup that they offer. You know, I definitely don't do my makeup great, but I don't do it bad. And honestly, looking back, she didn't even do her makeup that great. But anyway, I don't know. She thought she was a pro or whatever. And I remember the stupid ass comment. She was just like, yeah, you know, it's, you either have it or you don't. And that is so not fucking true on so many different levels. I used to think I wasn't creative. And it's like, I always felt this way since I was a child. And I always felt literally so frustrated inside because I didn't understand why I couldn't come up with creative ideas. I didn't realize that I was coming up with creative ideas in different ways because I thought creativity was artistic. Like it had to be, I don't know, something visually. But I didn't realize that some of these things, that first off, when you really feel that way and you get frustrated and upset towards a specific energy, such as, let's just say, creativity, it means it's within you. And you probably have that in your natal chart, and it's probably Saturn squaring, you know, I don't know what planet, but I'm just trying to say that it's probably something you're actually meant to do, and that's why you feel that frustration so like pent up more so. And I never thought I was creative, and now I'm like coming up with these little creative ideas here and there, and more so like, and that's the thing, because that's where my Uranus energy is more business oriented. And I think of these creative different business ideas, and I'm like, that's definitely a good one. Okay, we're gonna work on that tomorrow, and then tomorrow, you know, fades off until another tomorrow. But anyway, but the way you practice getting good at anything in life is practicing. And it's just as simple and as straightforward as that. And I didn't realize that because I actually believed what other people were telling me. You're either born with it or you're not. That is a load of horse shit. And don't ever believe in that because that will stump your manifestations. Okay. If I can get there emotionally, I can get anywhere. Right now, I'm going to find the best feeling thought that I can. I'm going to reach for more relief, more relief, more relief. Remember, rage gives you a feeling of relief from depression, grief, despair, fear, guilt, or powerlessness. Revenge gives you a feeling of relief from rage. Anger gives you a feeling of relief from revenge. Blame gives you a feeling of relief from anger. Overwhelmed gives you a feeling of relief from blame. Irritation gives you a feeling of relief from overwhelmed. Pessimism gives you a feeling of relief from irritation. Hopefulness gives you a feeling of relief from pessimism. Optimism gives you a feeling of relief from hopefulness. Positive expectation gives you a feeling of relief from optimism. Joy gives you a feeling of relief from positive expectation. In time and with practice, you will become very adept at understanding what your emotional guidance system is telling you. Once you make a determined decision to continually reach for the relief that an improved emotion brings, you will find yourself feeling good most of the time and allowing into your experience all the things you desire. Attention to how you are feeling is necessary in order to understand everything that is happening to you. How you feel and the feeling of relief that you discover as you reach for better feeling thoughts is your only true manifestation of what you are attracting into your experience. Attention to how you are feeling is necessary in order to understand everything that is happening to you. How you feel and the feeling of relief that you discover as you reach for better feeling thoughts is your only true measurement of what you are attracting into your experience. I love it. Okay, so I already shuffled these cards. So the High Priestess, intuition. What will your intuition be telling you? Pile 2. What will your intuition be telling you during new moon in Aquarius? 4 of Cups, awareness in reverse. So 4th house placement is roots. It's, you know, family. It's supposed to be the energy of Cancer, which is, you know, that nurturing, loving energy that family brings. Why is 4 Cups in reverse here? 3rd house, messages. Okay, 3rd house is all about your local community. It's all about communication. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9th house placement is philosophy, higher learnings, travel. Why is 4 of Cups here? Oh. Discernment. 10. 10 is Saturn, Capricorn. Career. Purpose, like a higher, your purpose in this life. Karmic lessons, life lessons. And then we have wax and gibbous. 1. So self-awareness, discernment. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. What will your intuition be telling you? What will your intuition be telling you during new moon in Aquarius? Okay, so I'm seeing the eye at the top, which is Ra, goddess sun, bringing light to you, enlightenment. I'm seeing it over a pyramid, so higher consciousness. So I'm feeling your higher self, which makes sense. Intuition, right? I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. I feel like I'm seeing like a brick wall and somebody like breaks through that wall. I feel like it's like you know what I mean? Like it's your higher self. Yeah, it's through transformation. I'm seeing like a skull on the other side, which I think of death, you know, Scorpio energy and tarot, death, rebirth. So I'm feeling like deep, like mind work on yourself or something like that. Where will your intuition be? What will your intuition be telling you? I'm seeing your eye. I'm seeing things come out of the eye. Like a bunch of, what is this? Crystal balls. Okay. So heavy, heavy intuition. Possibly psychic gifts. So what will your intuition be telling you? Definitely about your future. Your intuition will be telling you something about your future. I feel like I'm seeing a big like megaphone, speakerphone, and like the energy of it is like radiating really big. Like it's, oh my God, do you remember that commercial when the new, I don't know what it was, a TV, like a flat TV with that system, the sound surround hold on, surround sound, and they would like hold on to the couch because it like shook them, you know? I think that was the surround sound commercial, or maybe just a really nice TV with good sound. I don't know, but there's something about your future. What about it though? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. Hold on, wait. So I am seeing the rebirth. It's like I'm seeing you nurturing yourself. But something about your future, it's like you come through. I'm gonna open my eyes. I saw you pulling like curtains out and like pretend there's like a runway and you're just doing this walk, like this sassy walk. And then, but then at the same time, you're still like, you're showing that you're nurturing a baby. Like it's you, nurturing you. It's like two different energies about your future. It's like coming into your power, by nurturing yourself. You literally had a crown on and, what is that thing? Not a robe. Why can't I think of the word? I don't know, that thing that queens and kings wear. But you had that. And it was like very sexy, but you were also like nurturing a baby. A little, two different things completely. So Four of Cups, when it's straightforward, it's usually it's like usually the universe is like, are you gonna take this one or what? Like, what's up? And it's usually like a sad little boy, you know, sitting on by a tree that's like, no, I don't wanna. But it's in reverse, which means it's like you're taking a gift from the universe, which is seeing something. It's like your intuition helps you see your future. Like I feel like ego is taken out of it, and it's just a higher consciousness, how you'll be connected to your higher self. So we go back here to one, self-awareness, discernment. It's almost like maybe you didn't know your power, and it's like it's been within you and it's just like coming out because of some type of death, rebirth, some type of transformation. It's like you're taking a gift from the universe, and the gift is like from the universe that's already within you, and it's like you're bringing it out. I don't know if that's going to make sense. What is your intuition telling you? It's telling you something about your future. You're going to get intuitive hits about your future, and that it's a bright future, and that you'll be coming into your power. I felt a very powerful person, but also a nurturing person. So it's like a balanced energy. But the 10th house placement is Capricorn. It's Saturn. That takes time. So this may be something that your intuition will tell you. Like somehow maybe you'll realize why something like this is going to take time through that higher consciousness. Okay. How will you be stepping into your power? Oop. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the 5th house placement is about creativity, romance. Number 5 equals change. Why is 5 of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is 5 of Pentacles here? How will you be stepping into your power? Ooh. Jupiter returned, benefits. Okay, so Jupiter's all about that luck. Why is 5 of Pentacles here? Ooh. The unexpected, blue moon. 7th house placement, Libra, Venus energy, marriage, relationships. Okay, so how will you be stepping into your power? Yeah, I'm seeing it again. It's like a talent show. I'm seeing you on stage. I'm seeing an audience. How will you be stepping into your power? Something about showing different roles. Like I'm feeling different characters. Remember going back to the first, I said I was feeling a queen stepping into her power, but at the same time she has like this nurturing energy. It's like she's holding a baby. This is what I'm seeing. Somehow this is stepping into your power by having different energies that people resonate with. That's what I'm feeling, because you have an audience. It's like a show for all. How will you be stepping into your power? By not being afraid of this. This is something you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be like turning an eye to this. This is what, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. This is where your Uranus energy comes through. This is your genius. This is your creativity. And this is why you may feel bad about this, because I see a queen again holding different energy, hiding behind a window with the blinds open and kind of like turning her eye to herself, you know, as if what she's doing is wrong. But it's like, I feel like this is what's the unexpected. It's something you would have never expected, but this is something that's resonating with other people. It's nurturing other people. That's what you're supposed to do. This could be at work. This could be, I don't know, at home, whatever it is you're doing. But this is going to be happening during New Moon in Aquarius. This is how you rebel. This is what makes you different. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm literally seeing a door open. Something about this is like, somehow this is where you're going to build a home. I don't know if that's going to make sense. Like, based off of this energy, based off of this door opening, it will lead you to your future home, your firm foundation. Yeah, I feel like you feel other people's energies of wanting to like to take away your light, to take away what makes you different. And it's like you pick up on this, but it's like I'm gonna open my eyes, but it's like it doesn't matter. Like this is what brings you your luck. This is literally what you're meant to do. You're meant to be on stage. You're meant to, and you're going to have to hold that energy where you see fit. It could be a leadership position at work. It could be something you like to do on the side as a hobby, however. But it's like you're meant to do something where people see you and hear you. And I'm seeing the blue come through, and yet I'm seeing tons of hands trying to cover your mouth. And it's like, see, that's another thing about the 11th house placement, which is where normally this is the, Aquarius energy, wherever Uranus is. This is heavily related to heavy trauma based in past lives that you bring with you in this life, and you're meant to try to heal that energy. So the fact that I'm seeing tons of hands cover your mouth, it's like, nah. You're also healing karmic ties. You're ending karmic ties, I feel like. Okay, doors are opening for you. How are doors... Oh, you son of a bitch. How are doors opening for you? Okay, so we got 3 of Swords, Affairs of the Heart, 3rd house placement, local community, communication. Again, makes sense. 10 of Wands in reverse, responsibility. 10th house placement, Capricorn, Saturn. Okay, so we got air energy and we got fire energy. How are doors opening up for you? Healing and letting heavy things go. Scorpio, I transform. I love it. Why is 3 of Swords and 10 of Wands here? Oh. Purity. 30. Return of Saturn. The return of Saturn as well. So the thing is, if you don't do whatever it is, usually we all feel this energy around 30, or sometimes it hits us at 27, 28. It really depends. And then we feel that energy. But we feel it more so around 30, where it's like something needs to happen, something needs to change, something needs to take place. And it's like, if we don't do it, then I don't know, don't quote me, but I feel like it happens every 2 years. It's like that energy is going to come back, and Saturn's pretty much going to be like, are you ready now? Are you ready now? I remember I tried doing this business when I was 30 because I felt like I wasn't meant to work for anybody else. I felt like I was meant to work for myself. That business didn't work out. I have so many businesses that didn't work out. All lessons. I didn't put my real, I didn't put any real work into it. And I just kind of was lazy and was just like, yeah, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. But yet still going into work 9 to 5, feeling so fucking miserable. Do you know how many people are doing that? And are just like, oh, well, this is my life. Like, oh, okay, maybe your life, not mine. Okay, so let's see what this is about. How are doors opening up for you? I'm seeing balancing happening. This is helping you balance. Doors are opening up for you with balancing and moving up, moving up, moving up. I'm definitely seeing Saturn's energy right now. And I was just like, I was just thinking Saturn didn't come up. Why am I feeling time? Because the pathway that I'm seeing right now keeps getting longer and longer and longer. The floor is a bunch of wands moving. Kind of like, I don't know, like a hamster in one of those circular things. Like, it's like you're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're trying, you're putting an effort towards a goal. So that way it's like the burden's taken off of you. But within itself, it almost is a burden. Because it's like, how are doors opening up for you? They're opening up, but you're putting in time. I'm seeing a hard hat, which is what they use in construction. They're working at it. So it's like you're building something. That's what I'm seeing. Remember I said it's like you're going up? You're going up because you're building something. Something stable, but it takes time. I am seeing that. But I'm seeing you connect to, I really feel like your light, like your true soul's essence. That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, and this leads you. Oh, that's interesting. That's symbolic. That's awesome. So at the end of this tunnel or pathway, however you want to look at it, I'm seeing this crystal ball come out of nowhere and it rolls into somebody's hand. And what's already in somebody's hand is a nest. So it's like when the crystal ball rolls into the nest, it's like an egg. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's growing your nest. It's growing something. I'm going to open my eyes. Oh, shit. This was it. This was like the path. So it's like with time, with whatever you're building, it's like you're also transforming in the process and healing. I feel like this was all the light I was seeing on the path. It's weird. It's like, I feel like you're building. So this is definitely your soul. I feel like this is like your true soul, your soul's essence. It's light within that you're trying to bring out into the material world. But it's like your path not only brings you, you know, whatever this is, a job, a hobby. I feel like it also brings you to another part of your future. Because it's another crystal ball I'm seeing, and it's like, that wouldn't make sense. So how are doors opening up for you? Healing. Lots of healing. Ooh. So this, within itself, it's like once you reach this peak, your true soul, like your light within yourself, it's like this is pure bliss. And I see you going for this. It's like you're building this in New Moon in Aquarius. All right, let me see if I see anything else. No, I'm just seeing things being illuminated, like I'm seeing so much growth. I'm seeing so many trees, and also the light shining on the water. So it's like things will be illuminated for you, like truth will come out through doors opening for you. I feel like it has to do with your intuition. I feel like with Three of Swords, so swords, air, I feel like you'll be communicating. Remember I'm saying that nurturing energy, and there's something about your throat chakra? I feel like communicating about your pain or something like that. It's like that is what helps you transform. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. And definitely be sure to manifest, okay? Bye, guys.